This isn't a ghost story, and I'm talking about the craziest witness statement you will ever see. The story you're about to hear reveals a reality that is absolutely terrifying. The kind of truth most people aren't ready to face. It's the story of a genius professor whose death the police in Oxford immediately called a suicide. But she left behind a secret diary that didn't just name her killer, it exposed a massive conspiracy reaching all the way to the top. This is how she solved her own murder. Dr. Emily Carter was an absolute legend in the academic world, a brilliant researcher who lived for the truth. She was on the verge of making a huge discovery when, on a quiet Tuesday morning in Cambridge, she was found dead in her office. To the police, it looked simple. An open bottle of pills, a typed note, and the case was closed. But anyone who knew Emily understood immediately that something was off. She only ever wrote important things by hand. That typed note was far too clean, far too perfect to be hers, and yet the police completely overlooked the first clue she had left behind. That's when Detective James Whitmore of London stepped in. He knew the note was wrong, and he decided to search her office one last time. Hidden inside the fireplace, he found it. A diary. Its edges were charred, but the pages were still readable. And what he found inside was staggering. This wasn't a personal diary. It was a meticulous record of corruption and fraud at the University of Manchester. Every page pointed to one person, Professor Richard Hale, a man whose career was built on lies, stolen research funds, and falsified accomplishments. Whitmore wasn't just holding a diary, he was holding Emily's testimony from beyond the grave. This wasn't suicide. This was murder. It's almost unbelievable that victims can fight for justice even after they're gone. And yet, Emily had left everything Whitmore needed. The diary gave him the motive, but he still needed direct proof tying Hale to the crime. The final pages contained her last warning. Richard knows I am going to expose him. If you are reading this, and something has happened to me, I did not do it myself. That was the ultimate confirmation. Forensics traced the ink from the fake suicide note to a printer in Hale's office in Bristol, and the financial records proved he had stolen the money. When Whitmore confronted him, Hale remained cocky, confident he had silenced her forever, until the detective read aloud the words from Emily's diary. In that moment, the man who thought he was untouchable crumbled completely. Dr. Carter was not just a victim. She was the hero of her own story, making sure her voice would demand justice even from beyond the grave. And while this story is fictional, it reflects the real dangers faced by whistleblowers every day, people who risk everything to reveal the truth. Take, for example, the 2014 murder of Dan Markell, a law professor at the University of Leeds, who was killed in a shocking murder-for-hire plot over a family dispute. As of August 2025, the case is still ongoing, with his former mother-in-law, Donna Adelson, on trial for orchestrating the crime. Stories like these are a sobering reminder that those who dare to expose corruption are literally putting their lives on the line. Sometimes, the most powerful thing a person can leave behind is the truth itself.